Hi honeys, it's Michelle. In this video, I'm going to show you all the stuff I got at the Goodwill today. And I'm super excited, so I want to get started right away. The first thing I got was for Brad. I got him this. It's the Bartenders Bible. We've talked about how every home needs one of these, especially if you have a bar in your home, which we don't. We live in an apartment. But we like to dream about owning a house one day, and we would really like to have a house that has a man cave with a bar in it, or has a wet bar somewhere, or if not, just making drinks in the kitchen. But I still think this is an essential thing to have at home. The MSRP for this is $18, and I got it for, are you ready? 15 cents. I don't know why it was 15 cents. I thought it was going to be $1.50, but it rang up at 15 cents. And I didn't notice until I got home. But I figure the last time I went there, they overcharged me for something, so it kind of evens itself out, right? The MSRP for this is $19.91, which I don't think is a big deal. Do drinks really change that much? Probably not. Oh. Well, they have a drink called the hula hoop. I am a little bit fascinated with that. Now I want to have a hula hoop drink in the middle of the day. It's fine. So this book is written by Gary Reagan, and it says 1001 mixed drinks and everything you need to know to set up your own bar, which that's really cool. It gives you advice on that too. And it says in here, I was just taking a look at it, he put his favorite recipes in there and some of his family recipes. And he's a bartender, so he probably has a lot of recipes that he uses. But then he also contacted people that own pubs, bars, and restaurants around the greater New York City area and asked them if they would like to contribute to his book. And some of them did contribute and give him their recipes as well. So that's really cool. So here's what that looks like. The next thing that I got is this book here. This is Fanny Flagg, and the book is A Redbird Christmas. Kind of dreaming of Christmas already, so I wanted to get a fun book to read for Christmas. And the author, Fanny Flagg, if you ever saw the movie Fried Green Tomatoes, she wrote the book that movie was based off of, which I read in junior high or high school. Can't remember now. The name of the actual book was Fried Green Tomatoes at the Whistle Stop Cafe. And I read that book. I think my whole family read that book that year. We all loved it. So I already know that I like her writing. And I thought it would be really neat to read this at Christmas time. So I'm super excited. I'll just read some of this to you real quick because it just sounds really delightful. Deep in the southernmost part of Alabama, along the banks of a lazy, winding river, lies the sleepy little community known as Lost River, a place that time itself seems to have forgotten. After a startling diagnosis from his doctor, Oswald T. Campbell leaves behind the cold and damp of oncoming Chicago winter to spend what he believes will be his last Christmas in the warm and welcoming town of Lost River. There he meets the postman who delivers mail by boat, the store owner who nurses a broken heart, the ladies of the mystic order of the Royal Polka Dot Secret Society, who do clandestine good works, and he meets a little red bird named Jack, who is at the center of this tale, a magical Christmas when something so amazing happened that those who witnessed it have never forgotten it. Once you experience the wonder, you too will never forget A Redbird Christmas. All right, I want to read it now, but I'm going to wait till Christmas. But I just think that this sounds like such a lovely book. It sounds like one of those books that I'm going to want to keep and read over and over and over again. So the author, she's an actress and a writer in television, films, and theater. She lives in California and Alabama. This book was published in 2004. Oh, it's got recipes in the back. A lot of them. And it's 206 pages. So just be a nice weekend read. If you've read this book, let me know. Did you like it? Or did you read the Fried Green Tomatoes book? Did you like that? Or did you see the movie? If you saw it, you probably liked it, right? It's a good movie. Okay. The next thing I got was actually a gift for Marty. This is Garden Birds, How to Attract Birds to Your Garden. So you can see why I got it for Marty. Marty loves birds. They are his favorite pastime. He loves bird watching. And when we do buy a house one day, I have made it my goal to try to create some kind of a backyard that is very bird friendly so that he can really enjoy bird watching even more than he already does. So I got this book for $2.69. Just show you. Looks like such a pretty book to even look at, even if you don't want to grow a garden. I always thought that would be neat to go bird watching. Did you ever see that movie where the guys go bird watching? They try to look at every bird. I just thought that movie was really fun. So the MSRP on this one is $17.95. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful illustration? So it talks about the bird garden, gardening for birds, food and feeders, and then also nest boxes. And then the rest of the book, which is probably most of the book, it looks like, is a directory of 100 garden birds. It's really neat. This was published in 1985. Well, I can't wait to look at that. That just looks really fun. Hopefully I can get Martin his garden one day. The next thing I got are these. I got two of them. I love this kind of pattern where it has fruits and vegetables on it. Although this looks like it's all fruit, but I still love it. It's a 7-ounce Corel coordinates piece of stoneware. It's made in China and it's microwave and oven safe. And I really like to have these if we're having a side with some kind of fruit in it. You can put those in there. We do already have something similar for fruit that's a little bit bigger, but what I really wanted these for is sometimes I like to bake eggs or microwave eggs in these little ramekin things, and I didn't have any, so I wanted to go ahead and just get two of them, so I have one for each of us to prepare those in. These are super dirty, but everything I got for the kitchen today is really, really dirty. So I'm just gonna have to soak everything in vinegar and then, go from there. Get it nice and cleaned up. I don't see a brand on this. It's got that look I like on it though in the front. And I hate to admit this, but I don't really quite know what this is. I'll explain why I got it in a second though, because you're probably thinking, well, if you don't know what it is, why did you get it? Once again, this is really dirty, but you see these things here, how you can grind? I thought that this would be lovely for herbs. I've been buying fresh herbs at the grocery store, and I would love to be able to grind them up like that. So that's what I got it for, but I'm not sure what the official use is for this, but it's just got a screw on top and a glass container that it falls down in. But if you know what these are actually used for, let me know. I just thought this is perfect though for what I want it for. I got this for $1.79, and I'm just gonna once again soak this in some vinegar and then wash it with soap and water. Should be fine. I used to have something before we moved that I got rid of that I've been missing a lot when I cook, and I've been cooking pretty much every night. We're either eating, I'm either cooking or we're having leftovers, but I've been doing a lot more cooking ever since the outbreak happened. And something that I love for cooking are these little plates. I like to use them as a spoon rest, and then, you know, if I'm cooking meat, I can keep setting the spoon down, and then when the meat is done being cooked, I can just, I got a bunch of these. I can just take this, throw it in the dishwasher, and then grab another one that's clean, and so on and so forth. But I also like to have another one of these plates sitting around when I'm cooking to put the tablespoon and the teaspoon and the measuring cups, that kind of stuff. I like to keep them on a clean plate when I'm cooking. And so it just kind of keeps going like that, where I'll end up using 3 or 4 of these when I cook a meal, because I like to cook things from scratch. I like to measure everything out, cut up all my ingredients. So if I have something small that I'm using, like garlic, and I am not, maybe I've cut it up or diced it up, but I am not putting it in the food yet, I can set it aside on one of these. I just love these little plates, and I just keep missing them when I cook. I liked having a bunch of them, so I've got 7 of them here, so that'll be plenty. So I can use them for that. I can also use them if I'm just having a little snack at night. Or you could probably even use them for coasters if you have a big mug or something. But I just miss these too much to not just go ahead and get them. And when I saw a big set of them like this, I just thought it would be perfect. These were 35 cents each. And these are the no-name brand ones that I think these are from the 50s. I could be wrong, but they've got the little dark speckle in them. So I got 3 of them that were 35 cents each, and then they had a bundle that came out to $1 for 4 of them. And I love this cheerful little pattern too. So cute. Then in my last Goodwill haul that I did, I was talking about how I am really getting tired of pots and pans that have been made recently. I just don't feel like they're made as good as they used to be. And since I have said that, I've had another pot fall apart on me. So I just want to go old school with my pots and pans. I want to get the kind that my mom had when I was a little kid, or my grandma had. Those ones, the ones that will last my whole lifetime. I don't want to keep buying new pots and pans every 2 or 3 years. They're not cheap anymore. I mean, I spent a couple $100 on the ones that I have, and they only lasted maybe 2 years. I don't want to play that game anymore. I got this, came with the lid, and it's, I got it for $1 for the lid and the pot. And this is Accent Stainless Steel by Regal. I think is this the same brand I got on the other one a couple weeks ago? It says it was made in Kewaskum, Wisconsin. I feel like this is the same one, same brand. Then I got this one. Super dirty, I know, but it's not that hard to clean these. So I've got SOS pads, I'm good to go. This one, so for the pot, it was $3.59, and then I had to pay separate on this one. I don't get this, but I had to pay an additional 89 cents for the lid to it. But the other one I didn't, so I was kind of confused on that. This was, let's see, it's Revereware 3-quart It says 1801. I'm sure that's not when it was made, but Clinton, Illinois. That's where it was made. Good old-fashioned, made in the USA, stainless steel pots and pans. I'm telling you, in my opinion, that's where it's at. And maybe eventually when I get this dream house of mine, I can just hang all these up because they all have these on the end. That would sure be nice, wouldn't it? And then the last one I got is this one. This one really needs some cleaning, I know. But SOS pads, here we come, right? So this one's a little bit bigger. It was $4.49. And this one just came in. It was, the intake date on it was yesterday. So these don't last long. That's part of why I try to go kind of regularly for these. This is a 4.5 quart pot, and it is, oh, it's also Revereware. So it matches this last one, but it didn't have a top. It didn't have a lid. That's okay though. So much of what I make in these don't need a lid. So I'll live. In fact, I think this size right here is what I use the lids for the most. If I'm making the mac and cheese or something like that. Okay, you ready for the close? I found this beautiful sweater and I could not find any wear and tear on it. Isn't that gorgeous? Love the crocheted look at the top. And this was a Torrid brand, in a size 2, and it was made in China. Spent $3 on it. I found this top here. This is Midnight by Carol Hockman. It's a double XL, made in China. It's got this pretty, kind of like a ribbon band on the V-neck, which I just think is very beautiful and kind of a little bit dressier of a feel, except it actually feels like silk. It doesn't feel like ribbon. But I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't know if I will ever have enough tops. This is 95% modal and 5% spandex. It's navy. It might come across as black on the camera, but it's navy. And I spent $2.50 on this shirt. No wear and tear once again. I saw this and I just fell in love. It's like a, kind of like a blazer or a cardigan. It's this beautiful velvet. I couldn't find any wear and tear on it. And look at the back of it. Isn't that gorgeous? It's Coldwater Creek brand and an extra large, which at Coldwater Creek, that's a size 18. So it should fit fine. Made in China. Let's see. It's got these buttons here along the front. It doesn't have any pockets or anything. And so my first thought when I saw this was, I'm only going to get it if I can think of something that I could wear with it. And then I immediately thought of the shirt I had just grabbed. And I thought, this is perfect. It'll go together wonderfully. And for this blazer, I spent $3. So it looks like we have another Goodwill fashion show coming. I'm not sure if it'll be coming in the next few weeks or not, but there will definitely be another Goodwill try-on. Then I found this top. It did not have a brand in it, oddly enough. But I thought that was so cute. It just feels like Halloween time or fall time in this. And I just thought it would be perfect to wear at that time of year. And it's got these cute little cap sleeves on it. It says it's an extra large. I guess we'll find out. It did do my little, it passed my bust test where you hold it up on either side. And this one was $2.50 for this. Love those fall colors though. Then I found this top. It's a Lularoe in a 3X. It was just so 80s looking. I kind of had to have it. And it looks like these sleeves are a little bit longer than your typical short sleeve. Not 3/4 length, but still it looks a little bit longer. I just thought this was so cute. And I spent $2.50 on this top. I got really excited about this. I found this jacket here. And it's like a, what would you call this? A windjammer. It's got the snaps on the arms. It's got a zipper and a button in there, and then it also has this string where you can tighten the jacket around your waist if you want. But it's very nicely made, and it does have a hood on it. And this is, I don't see that anybody ever wore this. But I don't know if you remember this brand. I sure do. It's Northern Reflections. Do you remember this from the 90s? It's like somebody bought it, threw it in their closet, never wore it, and then donated it all these years later. And I'm all about that life because I loved Northern Reflections. So this is an extra large. It's 100% cotton. It was made in Korea. The lining is nylon though. Yeah, machine wash and everything. I'm super excited about this. I just love it. What a perfect jacket for the fall in Vegas. It's perfect. All right, and I got two more things, and they're for Mr. Brad. I found this for him. This is a little bit thicker. It almost feels like a soccer shirt. But I think it's really nice. I love this red color. It looks like it's made really nicely. It's nice and thick and strong. So he'll probably wear this in the winter, I would think. But this is a Tiger Woods brand golf shirt. It's a large, and it was made in Sri Lanka. And I spent $3 on it. And I love this cranberry color. He looks really good in cranberry red, so I'm excited about that. And then the last thing I got him a pair of jeans. I don't know if these will fit, and if not, it's no big deal, right? Because got them at the Goodwill, we can just redonate them to the Goodwill. Or usually when we donate clothes, though, it's to a shelter or like the battered women's shelter. I probably wouldn't donate men's jeans to the battered women's shelter, but maybe to the Salvation Army or something. Try to give them to somebody that can, really use them. But one thing that we found lately, if we go to a department store and we try to find some decent jeans for him that is in a brand that he likes and everything, you're looking at $60 to $100 for a pair of jeans. And I'm finding that with me too. If I go to a department store, they're not $20 or $30 anymore. And I don't know when this happened, but I missed that event. I missed that moment when all of a sudden the cost of jeans just more than doubled, but here we are. So these are in his size, and they are made by Wrangler. It just says that they're regular fit. So many of them now are slim fit or snug fit, and I know that wouldn't work for him. So I went ahead and got these. They're regular fit. They're 99% cotton and 1% algodon spandex. So they're going to have a little bit of stretch to them for him, which I know he'll like that. And these are made in Mexico. I didn't know that. Wrangler makes their jeans, or at least these ones, in Mexico. It doesn't say what cut they are or anything. I don't know. But they're really nice. The only wear I could find on them was this, which I just don't see being an issue. But it looks like to somebody it was. It looked like somebody got these, washed them, wore them, and then this happened and they decided to get rid of them. So I got these for $5. So we'll see if they work. That is everything that I got at the Goodwill today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought of what I got. Do you agree with me about pots and pans? Do they just not, are they not made the way they used to be? I mean, I know they say nothing is made the way it used to be, but am I right on the pots and pans? They're just not the same, right? Any other input that you have about what I got, please let me know. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. I love you. Bye.